going on, guys? It's MaxMax24, and today was the Summer Game Fest Kickoff. That's right, we are now entering E3 weekend. Now, technically, the Summer Game Fest is separate from E3, but I'm considering this kickoff to E3 weekend because it practically is. What is the Summer Game Fest? The Summer Game Fest is Jeff Keighley's new virtual video game conference thing that he started last year because E3 was canceled last year during the pandemic. This year, it's back virtual, and the Game Fest is going again. Last year, the Game Fest occurred over multiple months. This year, it's one weekend. Why is it during E3 weekend? I don't know. I feel like it could have been timed better, but all right. What happened in the Game Fest kickoff? Anything important? Anything at all? Anything cool? Any cool game announcements? Well, I will tell you so you don't have to sit and watch the entire kickoff. Before that, please let us remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media. All of those social medias, they're all in the description. But without further ado, let's go into the big news that happened at kickoff. So first off, the biggest thing that happened was the Elden Ring release date and gameplay trailer. Finally, Elden Ring has been talked about. People have been talking about it for a while. This is the game that George R.R. Martin is helping create, and it's been talked about. A lot of rumors, a lot of circulation, a lot of hype around this title, and then we finally got a gameplay trailer and a release date, January 21st, 2022. That's a whole year from now, so we have a long wait for that. But if you're excited for Elden Ring, you should go check out the gameplay. It's really cool looking. Right? It might not be my kind of game, though, because it's from Software, and their games are usually a little harder, and I don't like hard games. I don't like torturing myself like that. But if you're a fan of Elden Ring, if you're really hyped for Elden Ring, then I'm happy that you finally got your gameplay trailer. Next up, we got a new Borderlands spin-off announced. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands announced right away at the beginning of the ceremony. It arrives in early 2022. It looks kind of like a fantasy looter shooter instead of what Borderlands is, but starring Tiny Tina. It looks interesting. We'll have to see more. It's got a huge voice cast with Andy Samberg, Ashley Burch, Will Arnett. So many great voice talents are all headlining this game. So if you're a Borderlands fan like I am, this could probably be a really fun game to explore, or it could be a bad game. We'll have to see. Then classic franchise Metal Slug is coming back as a tactical like RPG type thing. So if you're a Metal Slug fan, there you go. And then Death Stranding is getting a director's cut for PS5. I'm assuming it's going to be like a PS5 Death Stranding update kind of, plus new missions, plus new stuff. We really didn't get a lot of content, just a little trailer where Sam Bridges jumps into a box, the same kind of box that Solid Snake jumps into, and that was pretty much all it was. But the director's cut is coming, so if you're a big fan of Death Stranding and you want more Death Stranding, then there you go. Then Jeff Goldblum came on screen. He did his little Jeff Goldblum thing, you know, the way he talks, you know, the way he acts. And he announced Jurassic World Evolution 2. This is the second game, of course, in the Jurassic World Evolution series, which is made by the people who do Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, Frontier. So it's another theme park management sim, but Jurassic Park. I feel like there's got to be some big, huge changes to really warrant a sequel, right? Because Jurassic World Evolution was alright. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was alright. It could have been better. So hopefully Jurassic World Evolution 2 took that feedback from the first one and was making it better. And then another sim got announced. This is 2 Point Campus, which is the next game by the 2 Point Hospital people. If you don't know what 2 Point Hospital was, it was a spiritual successor to Theme Hospital. It was a hospital management simulator that I enjoyed. I have some videos on my channel about that. But 2 Point Campus is doing the same thing, but you're running a university now. I love me some simulation games, so I'm excited to check it out when it comes out. And then there was a lot of just announcements of things that I couldn't care less about. That's the big problem with doing Summer Game Fest now is E3 is in 2 days. The first E3 press conference by Ubisoft is in 2 days. So why would all these big companies take those announcements that they're going to announce at their press conferences and instead do them here at Summer Game Fest? Do you really think Xbox and Bethesda, Ubisoft, do you really think they're all going to announce their big titles here? No, probably not. So we really didn't get a lot of huge other groundbreaking titles. We got some MMOs that are hit or miss, like a popular Korean MMO, Lost Ark, is making its way to the West, so that's interesting. We got a lot of indie titles, you know, like we got an Among Us update, which is going to add some new modes. If you're still playing Among Us, I know I'm not, but if you are, We got a lot of JRPG announcements. Stranger Things is collaborating with Smite for some reason. All right, what even is Smite at this point? First it was The Last Airbender, now it's Stranger Things. What's next? We got some new information about the Back for Blood, which is interesting. All right, we got a new gameplay trailer for that. Well, not really game. We got a new trailer for that with a new boss. So pretty cool, I guess. I hope that game's really good. We got some more co-op. We got some co-op shooters announced. We got some multiplayer games announced, like a Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt, which is a vampire multiplayer game. Left 4 Dead style co-op shooter called the Anacrusis, which I don't know. It looked like it is a hit or miss kind of game. They did this big thing about a new publishing label called something called like Prime Matter. So, okay, I don't know what that has to do with us, but cool, I guess. Fast and Furious is coming to Rocket League. If you're a Fast and Furious fan, cool, I guess. A lot of JRPGs again. Overwatch 2 came on stage, and you would think, oh my gosh, are we going to see Overwatch 2 gameplay? No, we're just going to see skins for Sombra and Baptista. That's it. 2 skins. Why? Activision, Blizzard, what are you doing? Okay, Overwatch 2 was announced how long ago, and we have barely any. I know there was a pandemic and stuff, but at least show people some gameplay or something. You're leaving the Overwatch fans out of what? Give them something, all right? Give them some hope that you know what you're doing with Overwatch 2, all right? 'Cause I don't think you do. And just showing 2 skins and making that be like a big announcement. No. There was a cute little hand-painted game, Planet of Lana. I'm not gonna play it because it's not my style of game. But it's if you like those kinds of games, it's a cute little hand-painted game. They're doing another Monster Hunter. Also, Nier Automata is getting a crossover with Fall Guys. Endless Dungeon got some gameplay. And there's a new studio from Call of Duty people called Deviation, working with PlayStation. I give them like a year, 2 years maybe before they get bought out by PlayStation. And then there was an Evil Dead gameplay video. There really wasn't a whole lot to talk about here. Because again, the Summer Game Fest last year made sense. E3 was canceled, so they do something else instead. The Summer Game Fest, which was pretty much E3 but virtual. E3's back this year, but they're also doing the Summer Game Fest. And it would make sense if they were doing the Summer Game Fest maybe later in the summer to give us updates on some of the E3 titles. But no, they decided to schedule the Summer Game Fest kickoff for the day before E3 starts. Why do we think there's going to be big announcements? People are going in this being, oh, I was disappointed and stuff. But of course you were. Why? I don't know why you thought you were going to get big announcements out of this. I mean, there was like 2 big announcements maybe. But that's because all of this content's being reserved for the other press conferences. The bigger, more extravagant press conferences that are happening. Literally, they start Saturday and they go till Tuesday. What was the point of the Summer Game Fest? Why? E3 is happening this year again. I understood last year. I don't understand this year. So if you didn't watch it, you didn't really miss much. All right, there wasn't a whole lot of big stuff that you really missed out on. But I don't know what more to say on the subject. The Summer Game Fest happened. A couple announcements. That was it. That was all there was. But Saturday is the Ubisoft press conference, so I'll be back here telling you everything that happens in the Ubisoft press conference. I will be telling you everything that happens in every single E3 press conference. So if you are interested in all of that, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, because I will be here literally a couple minutes after each press conference. There should be a video up on my channel. So you don't have to sit through and watch the press conference. You just got to wait till the entire thing happens and you can watch the entire rundown. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're excited for some of these games. I'm excited for going to be 2 of them, but other than that, a lot of them are indie games that maybe I'll check out one day when they're on sale. Let me know what your favorite game from Summer Game Fest was. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know what games you're excited for E3. And I hope to see you in the next video.